All right, we're live. Okay, guys, so we are back for another live stream here, unannounced, like usual. That's how we like to do it. Surprise live streams. But we are going to continue on with our build testing, and in this stream, we're going to be doing Rogue, for sure. And then depending on, I think that's my wife vacuuming in the background, if you can hear that. Great timing. We're going to be doing Rogue, and then depending on whether or not people show up in chat and we're having a good time, we may continue on and do a second class, which I don't remember what class it would be, but it would be the next one in the series of videos I've done. So we're going to be doing that here. Now, in the first stream that I did, I realized there was no music, no sound. Thank you, dogs. Amazing. This is going great. Fantastic already. I realized there was no music, no sound. Then the second stream, I brought it in. I realized it was too loud. So this time, when we do get into the new zone, I do have the volume set up correctly. So hopefully everything is good to go. So I think that's enough of me rambling. Let's go ahead and jump in. So we're here with our Rogue. We've got this set up. And we're going to be going to, it's an entirely new zone that's open in this stage of the alpha compared to last time. So we get to see a new zone. We'll do some different quests here than we did last time. Just kind of get a feel for how these builds are playing. So we're going to go ahead and hit our action bars, hit our auto loot. Okay. We're going to throw our mount over here. And then we are going to do this in the order that I did the videos in. So the first build we're going to be testing is actually going to be for Outlaw. So we'll switch over to Outlaw, and then we'll get our action bars and our build set up. All right, so let's pull everything off of here. Now, to my knowledge, Rogue didn't get a lot of changes as far as I know. So I don't know that we'll have too much to tweak here. I'm going to scroll down here through the... Let's see. So Warrior got added. I just recorded the first Warrior video a couple days ago. It won't be out for 4 or 5 days, though. It'll be a little while on that one. Yeah, so I don't see any notes here about changes on the main post for the alpha updates. We can potentially pop over. Let's see. Let's go Dragonflight alpha test. And let's see, rogues. Apparently rogues aren't very popular because I don't see their post anywhere. Here we go. Feedback rogues. It is like over halfway down the page. But it doesn't say anything about changes, so I don't think we're going to worry about it too much. All right, so let's get in and make our build. So, all right, we got some stealth abilities. We're going to throw these on here, and then we'll move them to the stealth bar. Once we have them, we got blind, we've got cheap shot, which is stealth. We've got our crimson vial, which we definitely want to use a lot. We've got distract. That's more of like a utility skill. We got our kick for our interrupt, our kidney shot stun combo. We got our oddball stuff like pick lock, pickpockets. We've got our poisons, our shroud, sinister strike. None given. Hey, thanks for tuning in right away. Definitely appreciate that. All right, we got another finisher. So we're going to be checking out Rogue. You said Rogue is going to be your new main, right? So if you've done some research, you know, you can help me out here as we go through as well. Okay, so then for Outlaw, we've got Dispatch, our main finisher here. Okay, we got Find Treasure. Why is Find Treasure in the Outlaw portion of our book? Weird. Let's see. Let's see, F6. Spell is in the class portion of the spell book. Maybe it's supposed to be there. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a bug. All right, and then we have pistol shot. Okay, I gotta. You said I'm going ass, and it was like, what? No, you're not allowed to post that. Tor, hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. You know, I always like. Do you say Titus or Titus? Okay, I always appreciate the Final Fantasy X avatar there. Huge fan of Final Fantasy X, and 10-2 is pretty good as well. I think. I love the soundtrack. I've been to Distant Worlds, the concert, twice. I may be going a third time. I don't know. Gonna try some sub this weekend. Let's see. Seems to be a heavy bleed spec and a heavy poison spec. Yeah, I'm partial to the bleed spec myself. All right, but let's get into this Outlaw build. Oh, this is like so complicated. Not complicated. It's just, is it just me or does it feel like Rogue just has a lot more nodes? I don't know. Like compared to the other classes, I look at it and I'm just like intimidated. I don't know. Maybe it's just Outlaw. I don't know. Okay, so we wanted to go. What were we trying to do here? We definitely wanted to get like roll the bones, right? So we were going down the middle. I think we ended up picking up Blade Flurry. We got the additional times for Sinister Strike to hit. I'm not in love with Grappling Hook. Yeah, I don't think we went this ambush route. I think we went this way. And we got Between the Eyes, because I'm a big fan of Between the Eyes. Movement speed. Okay, we got 1 point left. So dodging an attack will trigger. So that is our... Let's go in here real quick. So your main hand attacks have a 30% chance to trigger an attack with your offhand. Okay, so... I guess we'll do dodge. Okay, then we didn't want that. We did want to get roll the bones. Slice and dice, wasn't crazy about that. Max combo points, kind of whatever. I think we wanted to go here with Ace up our sleeve. We want that one. That one. All right. Titus, I say. So, okay. So are you saying you say it as Titus, not Titus? I say Titus, not Titus. So that's just me. All right. Sorry, I'm texting my wife. Saying, why are you vacuuming me? You know I'm streaming. I'm Bleeds man myself, but also the Poisons is strong too. Yeah, we'll probably end up trying out both of them, but I'm partial to the Bleeds. Going to try out all classes in Dragon expansion. Nice. Well, that's what I do. So, like, I feel like we were going a direction here where it just, like, gave us the chance to do the... I don't know. I don't really want to go heavy into... I want Fan the Hammer. I remember that. And then I think we took like Dreadblades or Killing Spree for sure. And then... Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then picked up some other stuff. We don't have any additional, like, energy stuff in here. We gotta spend 6 points. Alright, offhand attacks have a chance to generate energy. Want that. Stamina increase. Finishing moves have a chance to grant a combo points. We've got the whole grappling hook like combo here. Blind, ambush, supercharges, ambush. Sinister strike has a 10% chance to strike with both weapons after it strikes an additional time. We may get that. Increase the range of your melee attacks while Blade Flurry is active. That's like fine. Blade 3 strikes 3 additional enemies and its duration is increased. That seems like a little overkill. Let's go increased matches. So this one is Restless Blades now reduces the remaining cooldown of evasion and feint. So Restless Blades finishing moves reduce the remaining cooldown of any rogue skills. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Activating Adrenaline Rush causes your next roll the bones to grant at least 2 matches. I want to say we go here. Or maybe we get... Yeah, that's like Blade Flurry Act. I think that's where I want to go here. Ghostly Strike or Sepsis. I'm pretty sure we picked up Sepsis. But let's go ahead and grab... You can either do Killing Spree on a 2-minute cooldown. I think we went Dreadblades for sure. Pistol Shot. Between the Eyes, Sepsis. I think we're going to go with this build. Did you like 10-2? Or were you not a fan of Final Fantasy X-2? Alright, so let's go ahead and get this stuff. Let's see. So we definitely want to get down to the energy increase, wherever that was, right here. We do want to get Vigor, so we'll have to get this one. And we've got range, or we've got marked for death. I think we came through ranged. So we're going to have to come down this middle for sure. So we want feint, we want nimble fingers. We did want to get evasion for sure. Then we have... I'm not a fan of that one. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of stuff here. So we've got non-damaging effects of poisons increased. We've got Coacher weapons and a non-lethal poison that reduces attack and casting speed. So what are we using on our weapons here? So we're going to be using Instant, which is a lethal poison. Then Slow or Healing. I think we're okay to maybe grab Numbing Poison instead. And then we need to spend 3 more points. Ugh, that's ridiculous. Why do I feel like that's just so many more points than what we had to put in before? I guess grab Sap and Cloak of Shadows. And then we'll put a point in Moving Faster and Stealth. And then we'll go Iron Stomach, Movement Speed, Slice and Dice Heal. We're going to go for Versatility, I think. Actually, we are using Ambush from Stealth, right? Let's see. I think Ambush is our main stealth move that we have here. Let's position this stuff correctly. So we have that. We've got our Roll the Bones, which we want to use. That defensive. We've got a non-lethal poison, another defensive, another defensive. Then we have a offensive cooldown. Utility. We have another cooldown. Ambush is stealth. Yeah, I'm just like confirming we don't have anything. Yeah, we don't have anything else we're using as an opener for stealth right now. I don't think we're going to get anything else either. So I think we will do Ambush has an increased chance to grant a combo point. Melee range, we got 6 points left. Movement speed, physical damage taken reduced. Increase the critical strike chance of your attacks and generate combo points. I think we're okay maybe to take You know what? Let's put the points into the poisons. Let's just make them deal more damage. I don't know if that's like a good one, but we'll see when we test it out. So then critical strike chance increased into maximum energy. And then we've got 2 points left. So we can do haste. We can do evasion. Got a couple of things we can do here. Let's get the defensive there. Actually, you know what? Let's just put the points into additional haste. I think we're just gonna rock that for right now. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this. So in stealth, we're mainly just gonna ambush. We do have pickpocket, and we've got our pick lock skill. We're not really gonna use that. Shroud of Concealment we already have. We do have Sap. Probably not going to use it during testing. Same thing with Distract. So really we're just ambushing from stealth or possibly cheap shotting. Alright, so then on our main thing here, we're going to be casting our Sinister Strike and our Pistol Shot to get Dispatch, or to get Between the Eyes. Between the Eyes first, then Dispatch. We have Kidney Shot as an alternative, and I don't think we're gonna use Shiv, so I'm just gonna take it off the bar. We do want to roll the bones as much as possible. 45-second cooldown. We have a 30-second cooldown on Blade Rush for AoE. We've got a Slice and Dice we can use. So Slice and Dice is going to increase our attack speed, but it's also going to heal us, I believe, right here. 1% of our max health per 2 seconds that it's up. So potential way to get some health back if we need it. Then we have Sepsis for a dot. So if the enemy survives, it does additional damage. Or if the enemy dies, the cooldown is reduced by 30 seconds. So hopefully the thing dies, and this is more like a 1 minute cooldown that we have. Then we do have Dread Blades, so this is going to deal damage and cause our Sinister Strike, Ambush, and Pistol Shot to fill our combo points. But they're going to consume, our finishing moves will consume 5% of our current health. And then we have Adrenaline Rush for increased energy regeneration, max energy, and attack speed. So we got a lot of buffs, but the main thing we're going to do is we're going to be hitting Sinister Strike and Pistol Shot into Between the Eyes, and then going back through that into Dispatch, hitting Roll the Bones to get our buffs, and then hopefully just killing stuff with that little combo. Played Sub in BFA and Outlaw in Shadowlands. Yeah, I played Outlaw mainly most of the time. I think I started to get into Assassination and Sub a little bit in Shadowlands, mainly because I was testing them out in Torghast. All right, so let's double check here. So Sinister Strike has a chance to hit an additional time, making your next pistol shot half cost and double damage. So that's super important to the build. Increased chance to strike. Energy regen, which is good. You've got dodging, giving us the little mastery extra attack. Increased haste. Between the Eyes has a 4% chance per combo point spent to grant 4 combo points. So we're going to hit that with 5. So it's going to be a 20% chance per combo. Like 20% chance when we use it for it to just give us 4 combo points. We've got our finishing moves, reducing our cooldowns. Offhand attacks have a chance to generate energy. Half-cost pistol shot uses generate an additional combo point and deal additional damage. So we really want to hit the pistol shots when it's flashing. Our mastery has an additional chance to strike. Roll the Bones has an increased chance of granting additional matches. I don't really know why that's important. I mean, like, it's a bonus, right? But is it important to have matches? I'm just not sure. Activating our Adrenaline Rush will cause our next 2 Roll the Bones to grant at least 2 matches. Sinister Strike has a chance to strike with both weapons after it strikes an additional time. So we could just like hit, get the bonus hit, get a double hit, like double weapon hit with triple threat into a pistol shot that's half cost and deals a bunch of additional damage, which is nice. Energy cost of pistol shots reduced when Sinister Strike strikes an additional time. Gain 2 additional stacks of the buff that grants half cost use of pistol shot, max 6 stacks, so we can spam the crap out of pistol shot. I also love the name Fan the Hammer. That's super cool. And then Between the Eyes has a 20% chance per combo point to increase the damage of your next pistol shot by 300%. And like I said, we're going to cast that at 5 combo points basically every time. So it's a 100% chance to make us get a really hard-hitting pistol shot. And I think that covers the passives we have going on there. So nothing too crazy. I mean, we basically want to use pistol shot at 5 combo points for all the super fun benefits. And then everything else kind of happens passively for us. We don't really need to think about it too much. Yeah. And so we're going to mainly just want to pay attention to roll the bones. And then over here, you know, this is going to kind of come through for all of our builds, but we've got buffs to our Crimson Vial. We've got increased movement speed. We do have the option to heal with Slice and Dice, but I almost never use that. I feel like Slice and Dice is more of like a dungeon boss raid sort of finisher to get attack speed that's going to last the entire like enemy, but out in outdoor content, questing and stuff, like, I mean, do you really want a 36-second attack speed buff? I don't know, maybe like at the start that'll last you a couple enemies. I would rather just hit them really hard, you know what I mean? We have increased range of melee attacks by 3 yards. This dog is barking. It's not my dog. At least I hope it's not my dog. Okay. Critical strike chance increased. Critical strike damage of our attacks that generate combo points is increased. So that's mainly going to be Sinister Strike and Pistol Shot for us. Increased energy. And then we got our poisons. So I think we are good to go into our new zone. Oh, we got... Oh, are we getting dragon flying mounts like right away? It looks like we are. So maybe at the end of this video, we'll see if we can test out some dragon riding. I have not done the mounted dragon riding. I've only done the stuff that you do on the Drakthir with like Soar. So can we pull those out? I mean, we might as well, right? Dragon riding mounts are found at the top of your list. So what do we got? We got a yellow. We got a red. And we got a green. Alright, well, I'm going to use this one. So let's go ahead and make sure we have our poisons, right? So we're going to use instant poison. And then we're going to use numbing poison. Dragon riding is so fun. I mean, I liked what I did on the Drakthir. All right, find treasure. Do we have like dragon riding skills, or do we have to learn those? So we should have Surge Forward and Skyward Ascent. And we have Liftoff. Okay, so let's put these on here. Liftoff. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. It's on the bar right here. So we have Surge Forward, Skyward Ascent, Whirling Surge, and Bronze Time Lock. Oh, interesting. So we can, like, go back. But why don't we have Liftoff on here? Come on.
I need to target something first.
I need to target something to put Liftoff on my bar?
I do not have a target.
That is interesting. Okay. All right. Well, where are we going? We need to go way over here. So I'm assuming they want us to dragon ride over there. I mean, I don't know if it's like, is it better? We should maybe get higher up. You know what? I don't know how high does this get us? Oh, double jump to launch upwards. Okay. Oh, I see. And then we can ascend. Oh, I need more momentum. Oh, I couldn't get enough. I couldn't get enough. It's a pretty long ways up there. I don't feel like I did too bad there, all things considered. This feels really slow when you have no momentum. Okay, I can't even use it here anyway. I'm sure I probably could have gotten up there, but... there's skill to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel bad for like the first... wow, look at these big bastards. I don't feel bad for the first launch there. So we got Nosdormu, Calicos, Alexstrasza. So we got no green, no black. Alright. What's up, Alexstrasza? What are we doing here? Give me some quests. You're not watching the cinematics? Oh, hey. We are in the zone with no music now, so... there we go. Y'all please let me know if this is too loud. It should not be too loud, but let me know if it's too loud. It should definitely not be like conflicting with the volume of my voice. But I think I got the sounds in a better position this time. All right. We don't even have a buff from this wind. Honestly, like, why can't our evokers look like this guy? This guy's a beast. Like, I want to look like this guy. Alright, kill 6 primalist thingamajiggers and locate some clues within this area. I mean, hopefully this is, like, entertaining enough to count for quests here. Alright, so we're looking for clues here. It doesn't really like... oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, that's for that. Okay. I just want to get enough quests to like help me go kill stuff. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't really conducive to that. So maybe we just need to go find some enemies to kill. It looks like we do have some enemies we can kill in here. Let's go do that. Oh, we want to go this way. Alright, so they're going to be inside here. Kind of an annoying place to do this, though. Alright, are we in the wrong spot? Okay, gotcha. So it's just this whole area outside. Come on, what the heck? Alright, I guess we're just gonna go somewhere else. I really don't feel like figuring this out to test builds, so... Alright, where can we go? I guess we can go back the way we came. Be nice if there was some place... Be like right over here. I don't even see any enemies. This zone is super annoying for what I want to do. Maybe over here? Alright, cool. We got some enemies over here. Wow, that was annoying. Alright, so let's give this a shot now. This is level 68. We're level 68. Ambush. That gave us a... What? Oh, we don't... Ah, I didn't switch weapons. Okay. We're gonna have to do that. I mean, all things considered, that went pretty well. We don't have swords, though. We don't have swords equipped, which we need. So let's do that. I don't... Not a big fan of the crazy EDM stuff. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, Mr. Bear. Ah, I messed that up. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like we're doing it. I feel like we're doing it here. Woo, look at those extra hits. Ugh. Just gross. I wonder, let's see how well Slice and Dice actually like regens our health here. Ooh, we are taking some damage. Holy crap. I feel like we're doing pretty good damage, but we're also taking a nice chunk of damage. I also don't feel like Slice and Dice is healing us. It's healing us for 1,000, and we have 100,000 health, basically. I don't know if that's good or not. Wow, we're getting like no procs. Holy crap. There we go. Whew, that damage actually does not feel good. Okay, so we need to roll the bones, obviously. Before we can kind of judge this, so let's do a roll the bones. My problem with roll the bones, let's see, combo point, generate an additional combo point. Okay, Sinister Strike has an additional chance to hit an extra time. Now we're just straight running out of energy. Man. What do you think, guys? I feel squishy. Feeling a little squishy. Didn't mean to waste that. Like, that felt pretty good, but we got a lot of procs. And look, we're at like 50% health. Don't love it. Maybe we're just that squishy. That's just how it is.
I require a target.
We are kind of cruising through this camp, though.
I do not have a target.
I messed that rotation up a lot. Okay, so maybe let's start throwing out sepsis now. We could bring a let's bring another enemy into the mix here. Right?
I need to target.
Ooh, I'm not loving this. Kind of panicked there. We got it with this stun, but holy cow. I could have cast some defensives and stuff there too. Man, that feels squishy. Just feels squishy. Oh, hey, this is the place. I'm guessing we need to go in here to actually do our quest. Got it. Oh man, that feels... I don't know. Rogue to me has just always been squishy, but you kill things pretty quick. I don't know, like, does this feel better than Shaman or Hunter? I feel like Shaman and Hunter had it easy. Like, we could kill stuff pretty well and also didn't just, like, get murdered. Alright, let's try this again. So, we're gonna... Oh my gosh, we are taking so much damage. Oh man.
I do not have a target.
Ooh. I mean, I lived, but like, did I? Did I live? Did I really live? Oh, that was rough. I feel like I'm not rolling the bones well enough. Like, maybe I should take points out of roll the bones and put them somewhere else because I'm a scrub. I feel like a scrub right now. I don't really know where I would put them, though. What do you guys think? Any feedback? I mean, I definitely feel like I could quest with this. There's just, you know... Like I said, you kill stuff quickly. Yeah, I mean, you kill stuff quickly, but then you also can take a good chunk of damage. So maybe investing a little more into like
I need to target something
kidney
first.
shot is actually a good idea. Man, we get some chunky hits there. Yeah, you know, I think it's just a matter of like working the stuff into the rotation a little bit better. I'm also wasting some combo point generators here.
Target.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. You just gotta play it a little bit better than I was playing it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm in the groove a little bit better here, so yeah, I think this is fine. Just actually use your, you know, use your cooldowns, right? All right, let's go back in and try some of these guys because they seem to hit me harder. Ooh, he ran out of energy there. All right, that wasn't too bad, actually.
I do not have a target.
Okay, yeah, this feels better now. Feels better. Okay, I got in the groove. I was just kind of like screwing up the rotation there, basically. Yeah, you definitely want to blow stuff up as a rogue. Yeah, so I think that was a much better like that was a much better showcase. We just cruised and just like tore through this whole camp, and yeah, that was pretty chill. So I would say based on that, I'm pretty happy with this build. I do want to look at the talent tree though, and just check and see if maybe there was something we wanted to like change, you know? Let's get back on this, I think this bridge. Oh, it's that bridge up there. That's where we want to go. Ooh, I don't know. Actually, we want to go over here. Okay, so we're well within range. We're already actually rested, so we're good. Slice and dice is very important. I don't believe that, okay? I don't believe in slice and dice. I refuse to believe in slice and dice. I just don't like it. Okay, so grappling hook. I don't think I want to go for that at all. Stamina is obviously fine. Regenerating combo points. I really don't feel like we had much of a problem generating combo points. I feel like we might have had some energy problems. Okay, for a second I was like, what are you doing? But the energy problems were just because we were chaining from enemy to enemy to enemy so fast, right? Haste increased by 10% while leaving stealth and for 10 seconds after leaving stealth. I may have read that correctly. 2 points in there. I mean, that might feel pretty good. It's okay to be wrong. I know it's okay to be wrong. You know, I'm definitely not saying that slice and dice is not important. I'm just saying, like, it's not important to me. I don't really want to up Blade Flurry or anything like that. So where do you weave slice and dice in? Do you weave slice and dice in like at the beginning and just keep it and then transition to everything else? Or are you like casting it on every enemy? Like in the sequence I just did from enemy to enemy to enemy. As Outlaw, where do you put slice and dice? In leveling, in questing, right? Not on like a boss where it makes sense, in my opinion, to have that buff up. Not that it doesn't make sense to have the buff up, but like I said, I would rather just hit something harder with those combo points than have the attack speed buff. Maybe that's just me. Gotta take into account we have booty stats on alpha. Yeah, I mean, that's true. We're in like all green gear, which is totally fine. Get slice and dice up early and maintain. I just like so much. It's too high maintenance, right? I feel like putting the combo points into slice and dice means that I took more damage than I had to. But maybe that's where like the slice and dice regening your health kind of comes into play, I guess. It kind of makes up the fact that you dumped combo points into slice and dice. I don't know. Just not slice and... I've never been a slice and dice person. Yeah, I guess. Finishing moves that consume combo points to increase attack speed by 50%. Do it after ambush. Do we need to try it now and see if it's better? Slice and dice heals kind of ass. Yeah, I agree. I agree it is. Alright. Now I want to go back and test it your way. Alright, so... where are we at? I wasn't really paying attention to what part of the map we were on. Oh god, that looks a little too intense. Oh. Okay, this is the right area, right? Oh, pretty close. Alright, let's try it. We're gonna get slice and dice up first. Oh, look. And we got... oh, yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. Got mauled. Mauled! Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool. I like that they give us a flying mounted, you know. Return to our corpse. I had a feeling, like I really did have a feeling. I was like, I just used my vanish. That means I'm probably gonna die. Oh man, that cleave though. The cleave didn't do anything, right? It felt like it didn't do anything at all. I mean, it didn't do anything. So lame. Alright. Let's try this again. I mean, was it better to have... I guess if I keep going to the next enemy, right? If I don't, like, pause in between. And it probably makes sense. I could also probably spend those combo points in between enemies, right? Like just throw them out like that.
I need to target something first.
Those are hitting pretty hard, though. Am I right? Let's pop out a stealth and heal. See if we can take these two with a blade flurry. Oh, I don't have any of my defenses. Oh, God. Oh, God. I probably could have blinded the one guy. I don't use a lot of this stuff on Rogue too often. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stun. To another stun. Let's adrenaline rush. I am just effing about here. Oh, come on. Okay. Whew. Kids are beckoning. Catch you later. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Catch you later. All right, we're gonna move on to the next build here. I feel pretty good about this one, honestly. I feel a little less confident in my rogue skills. I definitely need some practice here, but the build itself, I feel like is doing pretty solid. Alright, let's get on our dragon. I guess we could just go right here. We've already got rested. Alright, so let's switch to what was next? So after that, we did Assassination. Okay, let's check out our Assassination build. We can re-equip our daggers for this one. Okay. So I think we're going to go down the talent tree in a similar way to what we did before. We're going to use the green dragon this time. I know, important choices. What color dragon do we use? Okay. So we're going to grab evasion. We're going to get our poisons. We're going to get that. We'll get sap. Let's see. We'll get that. All right. We'll get the... This, that. Movement speed, damage reduction, weapon poisons. Let's see. Critical strike chance, energy regen, and then we got six points left. That's quite a bit. So let's go. All right, so for our poisons, let's apply this for right now. We'll come back and finish this tree in a minute. Okay, so blind, we got cloak of shadows, evasion, got our other poison here. All right. We got all of our kind of finishers here. We are going to do like the bleed sort of build. All right, so we have vanish, slice and dice, sprint, and then nothing here. Okay, so let's sort these out a little bit. So finisher, 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 builder, garrote. That's a utility, AoE, and then we have shiv. And then in stealth, we have our sap, garrote, cheap shot. All right. Are we missing? There's our poisons. Okay, let's grab our poisons, grab our shroud. Requires stealth, so let's throw it back on there. Okay, so as of right now, we have our instant poison, we have our numbing poison, crippling, and wound. So we'll come back to those on the talent tree in just a minute. All right, so we're going to get deadly poison. And then I think we were going, like I said, for the heavy bleed build, which I think is on the right-hand side of the tree. So let's go ahead. We want to make sure we get some energy regen stuff here where we can. All right. Let's go Shadow Step. And then we did Kidney Shot deals bleed damage based on combo points spent. I know we did that one. Let's see. Each time your garrote or rupture deal bleed damage to a poison target will regain energy. Increase the application chance of poisons. And then we have the atrophic poison, which is not yet implemented. This is the one that reduces the damage they deal. I don't think we took that one. Garrote and rupture damage increased by 10%. We'll go for that. We'll get the charge of shiv. Finishing moves grant increased damage done, or envenom extends the duration of slice and dice. I think I went for finishing move power there. Or actually, let's do the venomous wounds, like 1 point. Alright, garrote deals increased damage and has no cooldown when used from stealth, or for 3 seconds after breaking stealth. We went for Carve a death mark into your enemy, dealing 3,700 bleed damage over 15 seconds while marked with garrote, rupture, and lethal poisons applied to the target or duplicated. I feel like maybe we went that direction, but I'm not sure. I know we grabbed Insanguinate. And then we continued on here. Garrote Silence is the target. Lethal Dose is not yet implemented, but I think we were still going for kind of like the bleed combo here. So let's grab those. Let's see. So yeah, this is a lot of the nature like poison damage side of things. All right, increased application chance of poisons. Let's grab that one. We'll grab Death Mark. So right now we're doing Mutilate into Shiv. Or not Shiv. Where is our Envenom? Okay, here we go. There it is. But we want to actually Rupture for the bleed. Okay. We're going to go for the finishing move damage here. We did need 2 points in that. So here we can pick up Sepsis or... Oh, they added in Serrated Bone Spike. Oh, I love this ability. Oh, man. I love it. Yeah, we're getting Serrated Bone Spike. I feel like the tree here is a lot different. I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel the same. I feel like there was a lot more, like, bleedy stuff going on. Maybe I'm imagining things, and maybe that was subtlety. Am I crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Let me see here. Alright. Hang on, you guys. I gotta mute this. Alright, so I'm checking out the video I did here just to kind of see. Like, yeah, so... yeah, we're getting basically the exact same build that I made before. Yeah, so it looks like... But some stuff changed. Some stuff definitely changed. We went here, we went here, we went all the way down to here. Put 3 points in Scent of Blood. And then we definitely got all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, basically I've made about the same build, right? But there's 4 points left. And it looks like maybe some of those points didn't take up as much. What do we do with those other 4 points? Sorry, I'm just taking a look here. Okay. Oh, we've got additional points because we're a higher level. We're level 68, so that's why we have extra points. So we can put those in. Your next Garrote and your next Rupture apply to up to 8 enemies within 10 yards of the target. So an AoE Garrote sounds fun. Let's see. I think we'll get Twist the Knife. Or maybe we can get Shiv. Let's get some energy refund. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. We're going to go with that for our Assassination side of the tree. And then we have 6 points left over here, so adds a leeching poison effect to your deadly poison and wound poison, granting you leech. Are we going to be using those? I think we are going to be using... deadly poison, I believe. Alright, 2-minute cooldown, 45-second cooldown, 1.5-minute cooldown. We got Shadow Step. And we also have Serrated Bone Spike with a 30-second charge on it. So as far as I know for poisons, we're going to be using instant poison and probably numbing poison. I don't know why I said poisoned. Check here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using the wound poison. So I also don't see... Ah, there's deadly poison. Okay. So we could get the leech on deadly poison, though. So we're probably going to be using deadly and numbing. Alright, so we can go here. When you critically strike with a melee attack that generates combo points, you have a 50% additional chance to gain, or chance to gain an additional combo points. And that goes into Tsetzuko. Or finishing moves grant you haste. Let's go finishing move grants us haste. And then we'll go... Oh, 100% chance. We're going to do that. Okay. Let's go for that. Okay. Cool. So, let's figure out what we're doing here. MB, hey! You're on for a stream. Thanks. We're checking out rogue builds. We already checked out the Outlaw build. It was interesting. It seemed good, and then it seemed okay, and then I realized that, you know, I needed to play rogue better, and it got better from there. Alright, so... basically, from stealth, we want to garrote the target. Right? And then when we're out of stealth, we're going to be casting... Shiv or Mutilate. So if we cast Mutilate, it's going to attack with both weapons, dealing physical damage. If we attack with Shiv, then we're going to attack with our Poison Blade, dealing damage and dispelling enrage effects and applying a concentrated form of your active non-lethal poison. Nature damage done against your target is increased for 9 seconds. We want to Rupture as soon as we can. And then we basically go into Envenom after that, like as our spam. We do have Fan of Knives for AoE. We have Kidney Shot for a stun. And we have Slice and Dice for the increased attack speed if we need it. So looking at our talent tree here. We gain 7 energy each time our Garrote or Rupture deal bleed damage to a poison target. So that's one of the reasons we want to hit Rupture pretty fast. If an enemy dies while affected by Rupture, you regain energy based off its remaining duration. Alright. Increased poison application chance. We've got Garrote and Rupture damage increased. Kidney Shot here. Is going to deal... Oh, yeah, we want to do Kidney Shot first, actually, because Kidney Shot does a sick bleed with this. 16,000 damage over 6 seconds. That's insane. Rupture is not even 16,000 damage over 24 seconds. So Kidney Shot is, like, the thing we want to use for sure. It's got a 20-second cooldown, though. But Kidney Shot into Rupture, and then we start going into Envenom. So I think we're actually going to... I don't know if we'll get to Envenom on a target. No, we'll keep it the way it was. Alright, so Garrote deals 50% increased damage and has no cooldown when used from stealth and for 3 seconds after breaking stealth. When stealth is active, our critical strike chance is increased. Also for 3 seconds after breaking stealth, our critical strike chance is increased. Garrote's going to silence the target, and silenced targets will deal reduced damage. This is not yet implemented, so we're not going to worry about it. Mutilate deals an additional 30% bleed over 3 seconds, so right now we're wanting to hit Mutilate instead of Shiv, if possible. Like, definitely Mutilate first. Alright. Then we have Garrote damage is increased, and it deals It generates 2 combo points when cast from stealth. Rupture increases our agility. Our envenom duration is increased by 3 seconds. That's like not really like a huge thing for us. We just have points in it. Finishing moves grant increased damage. Shiv increases our nature damage. Also not super crazy. Ambush and mutilate. Refund 8 energy against a poison target. That's pretty much it. So in addition to that, we do have Serrated Bone Spike. So Serrated Bone Spike deals a bunch of damage and bleed damage until a target dies or leaves combat, and refunds a charge when a target dies. So we basically always want to put this out on a target. So we're going to stealth, we're going to garrote, we're going to come out of that, we're going to mutilate. Hopefully we have enough combo points. We're going to kidney shot for that bleed. If kidney shot is on cooldown, we're going to rupture. And then after that, we're probably just going to go into envenom. I don't know that we need to kidney shot, rupture, and envenom. That seems like overkill for a single target. Like that's a bunch of combo points going into bleeds, but we'll see if that's the case. And then we also want to make sure we throw out a bone spike in there as well. Outside of that, we can generate 5 combo points instantly. We can twist the blades, making our bleeds deal their damage in double time. We also have an AoE garrote garrote and rupture. And we also have a death mark, which deals bleed damage. So let's go ahead and we're going to do numbing poison. We're going to do deadly poison. And then we're going to mount up and we're going to go and fight some battles here. Is it here? Oh, we want to be down there. Yeah, right here. Okay, so this is where we want to go. So let's give it a shot. So we're going to garrote. Right, then we're going to mutilate. We're going to kidney shot. I just want to see like how fast that kills the target. That's pretty decent damage. Pretty decent damage coming off that bleed. Alright, so let's do it for real this time. Full rotation here. Garrote. Mutilate. Kidney shots, right? Does a stun. Build back up some combo points. Make sure we get that bone spike in there. Super unnecessary. You can cast Slice and Dice to get rid of some combo points. Alright, so garrote. This time we're going to mutilate into rupture. Throw out our bone spike. Look at how hard that bone spike hits. Oh my god. It hits for, oh my, like 12,500. That's just insane. Alright, so rupture. Into that. Into bone spike. Into mutilate. Into nothing. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. As of right now, I am playing this over Outlaw. This feels good. I mean, maybe it's overtuned. What do I know? Good. Oh my gosh. That is just delicious damage. I'm not even getting to a second finisher. Oh, so good. So good. Alright, let's go try against some of these dragon guys. Because they definitely hit harder and take a little longer to kill than the enemies out here. Alright, we'll start with this guy. Let's try this guy. Might pick up another enemy here. We'll see. Alright, so we'll go ahead and rupture on that dude. Alright, so then this guy will rupture on him. Throw a bone spike. We'll evade. Mutilate, mutilate. Rupture. Mutilate, mutilate, and venom. Mutilate. This just feels... I don't know if... I mean, was my Outlaw bad? Build bad? Was I playing it incorrectly? Like, what was going on here? Okay, let's see if we can heal up and just kind of like multi-dot on here. We don't have any of our defensives, so we will see what we can do here against 2 targets. We can vanish if we need to. Alright, let's stun. Let's get a bone spike there. Let's get a bone spike there. Let's do a bleed. Alright. Don't really know what I'm doing here, but we're gonna vanish. Oh, we did kill that guy. I don't know how close we were to this guy, but I panicked because I wasn't really sure what I was doing in a multi-target situation here. So that's my bad. Like I said, I mostly played Outlaw. I started to dabble into Assassination and Sub in Shadowlands. I don't know, this build feels good to me. I like it. I gotta figure out exactly what to do in AoE situations. I know I could fan of knives for combo points. I didn't really build into AoE. Maybe pull some points out and kind of like points out of here. Also, like, you know, I'm not used to this indiscriminate carnage and death mark and stuff. So I probably could have used some of these cooldowns a little bit better on the multi-target stuff. But I'm not familiar enough with them to have done that correctly. Alright, so what do we have here? This is a bleed, and it'll double our stuff. This is a next garrote and rupture apply to 8 enemies within 10 yards of the target. So let's see, can we... I wanted to try to pull like an extra.
I do not have a target.
Easy peasy. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh, snap, we pulled a bunch.
I must get closer. Too far away.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I definitely did not know what I was doing there. I was kind of mashing cooldown buttons, and I know I didn't use them appropriately, but I did kill 3 targets. So I feel like that's pretty good. As opposed to me being on like Shaman and Hunter and just like cruising. So yeah, this would take some getting used to. Obviously, like just target by target if you just want to cruise through, kill something, get the next thing, kill something, get the next thing. I mean, this is super good, right? I mean, like, this here is pretty darn chill. I didn't even use the bone spike that time. Man, I feel like those guys are just not well prepared to go up against the bone spike. The bone spike hits them hard. Yeah, I would say like I think I'm happy with this build, but we'll go take a look at the talent points just in case. Probably just want to like shiv there instead of mutilate if I just need one combo point.
I am out of range.
Yeah. I'm totally fine with that. But let's go look at the talent points and let's check and see if maybe there's a couple adjustments we want to make. Like I said, like maybe a little bit of AoE here. All right, let's take a look. So I think I'm pretty okay with everything that's going on over here with the leech and all this stuff. I mean, the class tree is, to me, it's pretty straightforward. Over here, like I said, maybe some adjustments to have some additional AoE. I'm not sure. I really don't feel like I need Envenom duration. Like, I would pop that off and put that somewhere else. Like Phantom Knives radius is increased potentially, or Crimson Tempest for an AoE bleed. I'm not. It looks like really like for AoE, that's all we have right there. Got Amplifying Poison, which can deal additional damage. Shiv deals increased damage and no longer cost energy. Actually, that seems pretty nice, actually. Is that worth? Oh, it takes 3 points. So we'd have to pull. I think if we get one more point, like maybe I would go into Shiv costing no energy. Then you could just spam Shiv. Although our Mutilate, we are getting a benefit from that, so you know. I think maybe that, and then maybe like Shiv, or not Shiv, Phantom Knives. You know, for open world content, actually, that's not that good. Crimson Tempest deals instant damage and causes them to bleed. I don't know if like, I just don't know. I feel like I would take this point out and do something else with it, but I'm not sure what, just based on the points I have here. All right. Gonna skip whatever song that is. I like Garrote increases the damage of ambush and mutilate on the target because we're gonna mutilate. That's not bad. I think I would still go for Shiv dealing more damage and no longer costing energy. I think that's probably what I would do. If I got one more point here, I'd go 1, 2, 3, and maybe pull the point out of Death Mark. And try that out, see how it works, and then, I mean, we could do it, right? We could take the point out of Indiscriminate Carnage. I mean, let's see how that feels if we can just like spam Shiv. Because that would potentially, I think, it doesn't help with AoE, but these don't seem like the greatest points for AoE anyway, and for leveling and stuff. Yeah, let's just try it and see how it does. All right. Got another weird, crazy EDM song, I guess, is what that would be. All right, so now we can just kind of like, what? No. How much did that? How much? Shiv hit it crit for 10k. All right, so what is our mutilate doing? I think it's just adding a bleed, right? I think that's all that's happening. Isn't that all? I think we're just getting a... Or maybe we passed up that point. Yeah, mutilate deals an additional 30% bleed damage over 8 seconds. But what if we just don't use mutilate at all? Right, we just Shiv. Oh, Shiv is on cooldown. Oh, okay. Wait. What? So this gives Shiv a cooldown now. It doesn't say that in the tooltip, but that's what it does. All right, let's check. We have the thing in our bag to change our talents. Right here. Oh, we're still in combat for some reason. All right, now we're not. Okay. What? Or did it just have a... Okay, maybe I'm insane and it just had a cooldown anyway. Okay. Maybe I was just not paying attention earlier. Alright, so we do that into... This generates 1 combo points. Yeah, you know, I think that feels a little better to me. There's like not anything to hit. Yeah. I think I like it this way better. The like extra damage. I mean, we lose a couple of cooldowns, which I feel like if you learn how to use those pretty well, then those are good. But I think I like it this way where we have the Shiv just being another like kind of big button we can hit. So it is a 25-second cooldown, so I would basically kind of toss it up with these. Leads over. I think that's kind of where I would go with that. What do you guys think? If you're watching, do you think? I think I like that. All right, Shiv.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, I can't even get all the skills off that way. Actually, let's go ahead and slice and dice.
Too far away.
Yep. I don't know. That feels good to me. I like the build. Time to go to Subtlety. Oh. 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 We can change our stuff here anyway. So let's do that. Let's go to Subtlety. Alright, we're going to pull up. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the talent build I had just to make this go a little bit faster. Alright. Okay, so we got our defensive, we got our interrupt. We're going to use the yellow dragon this time. Got our vanish, our shuriken storm AoE, our little ranged pull, our eviscerate, and our backstab. And then in stealth, we have got our shroud, sap, distract, pickpockets. We got our cheap shots, and then we have our shadow strike. All right, let's make sure we're not missing anything. We've got our rupture for bleed finisher there. And then we also have our sprint. Slice and dice. Poisons. Alright, so let's get in and check out the build. So we're going to jump in here and we're going to grab the stealth stuff here. We're going to get evasion. We're going to get the vial. Like that. I think we're going to pick up numbing poison. I like numbing poison so far. And I know we want to get over here. So let's go ahead and grab that. Shadow step. We'll get an extra charge. Let's go through here. And we're going to get finishing move cost reduction into cold blood. We're going to get iron stomach, movement speed, movement speed. We're going to grab that. Ambush. Range of our melee attacks. Then I think we want to get the energy again. We got 6 points left. We could get cheat death. Yeah, let's do that because then we can get find weakness into shadow dance. And then I think we'll put 2 points into Night Stalker. Apply that. All right, let's get all these. So we have our feint, we have our blind, our shadow dance, shadow step, cold blood, shiv, evasion, numbing poison, and cloak of shadows. So then coming over here, we can get an additional charge of shadow step, which I think wasn't working before, but we can get it now for sure. But we're going to go for our improved backstab because I think we wanted to work our way down this and get Gloomblade, right? So Shadow Strike and Gloomblade have a 15% chance to hit the target twice each time they deal damage. After entering stealth, your next Shadow Strike grants up to 10 seconds of slice and dice and generates 2 additional combo points if slice and dice is already active. Abilities cost less while in stealth or while Shadow Dance is active. We can get a second charge of Shadow Dance. Let's see. Finishing moves generate energy per combo point spent. All right, let's grab the extra Shadow Dance, and then we'll get... Do we want improved Shuriken Storm? I don't think so. I think we'll grab that. So then we'll grab Gloomblade. We'll apply changes here so that Gloomblade changes. Hopefully the text changes as well. Alright, so we've got auto attacks have a chance to generate combo points and energy. We've got Symbols of Death. So generates energy and increases damage done. Increase our critical strike. Gloomblade and Shadow Strike deal additional damage and extend the duration of Symbols of Death. What else do we have here? We've got Shadow Blades. So 3-minute cooldown. Finishing moves reduce the cooldown on Shadow Dance. Into Shadow Techniques now also reduce the remaining cooldown of Shadow Blades. Okay. We got the Vanish grants you a shield, which I did like. Wasn't working before, but we'll get it now. And then after that, we have Shadow Strike increases the damage of your next Gloomblade by 35%, stacking up to 3 times. Vanish reduces the cooldown of your rogue abilities. And after activating Symbols of Death, your next Shadow Strike or Gloomblade deals 50% increased damage, generates 4 additional combo points, and is guaranteed to critically strike. So now we do have an additional 5 points since our level is increased. So let's apply these real quick. So now we have Shadow Blades, 3-minute cooldown. And we have Symbols of Death, 30-second cooldown. So here, here, here. Alright, so what do we have here? Shroud of Concealment. Gain energy when you enter Stealth or Shadow Dance. Activating Shadow Dance generates 4 combo points. Rupture deals additional damage. Eviscerate and Black Powder deal additional damage. Okay, Flagellation, Shuriken Tornado, extra combo points. Damage of the next same finishing move, bleeds, Shadow Dance damage increased. After Shadow Dance in, Gloomblades deals an additional 50%. And then something that's not implemented yet. So I think I like this. Additional magic damage. Movement speed increased by 20% and damage taken reduced by 10% for blank until canceled after gaining Stealth, Vanish, or Shadow Dance. And then we'll increase Shadow Dance damage. Alright, so let's try that out. So, basically what we're going to do here is from Stealth, we're going to Shadow Strike to deal damage and appear behind our target. This awards 102 combo points. That seems like a bug. Let's see. Text says it awards 102 combo points. All right, let's send that. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna come out and we're gonna Gloomblade to generate combo points. We do have Shiv, so Shiv we can use on cooldown. If we want 25-second cooldown. So yes, it does have a cooldown. I was a moron before. Then we're going to Eviscerate, Rupture, Slice and Dice, Kidney Shot, all that kind of good stuff. And we have Shuriken Storm for AoE. So do we have a particular finishing move that we want to use? So backstab, shadow strike, backstab, shadow step, shadow strike, auto attacks, shadow dance, symbols of death, shadow techniques, gloom blade, vanish, movement speed, vanish, shadow dance, shadow strike. No, so we don't have anything in particular that is going to be better one way or the other. So generally, I think we're going to want to just eviscerate most of the time to deal damage. So then, in addition to that, we have our Symbols of Death, 30-second cooldown, generates 40 energy and increases damage done. So after we've kind of drained some energy, by casting our abilities, we can hit Symbols of Death. Now, Symbols of Death, we got a couple of things here. So it's going to increase our critical strike chance. Then our Gloomblade and Shadow Strike will deal additional damage and extend the duration of Symbols of Death. So we'll want to Symbols of Death and then Gloomblade as much as possible. Or Shadow Strike if we go back into stealth. Then Shadow Strike is going to increase the damage of the next Gloomblade, so that's Shadow Strike and the Gloomblade is fine. Then after activating Symbols of Death, our next Shadow Strike or Gloomblade is going to deal increased damage, generate 4 combo points, and guarantee a critical strike. So this is dealing 3,100 damage. Our Shadow Strike is dealing 6,000. So ideally, what we want to do there is Symbols of Death into a Shadow Strike, if possible. So we can do that with Shadow Dance, which allows the use of all stealth abilities and grants all the combat benefits of stealth for 9 seconds, and increases damage by 30%. So just on the off chance that it doesn't change over, we're going to grab our Shadow Strike and put it on our bar here, just in case. All right. So we can Shadow Dance, which we should have 2 charges. This is super weird, though. It looks like we might only have 1 charge, but we'll see. Then our finishing moves are going to reduce the cooldown of Shadow Dance and Shadow Blades. Our movement speed and damage taken is going to be increased and reduced for some duration after canceling stealth. And then our Shadow Dance damage is going to deal, is going to be increased. So it should be pretty straightforward here, like what we're doing. Alright, so stealth, Shadow Strike, got a full combo points, we'll eviscerate there. Gloomblade, got full points again. Let's just try like a standard, just kind of like eviscerate kill here. So we can do that. Alright. Alternatively, we can do a stun or we can do a bleed. Alright, so we got 5 points. Let's do a stun. Let's shiv on cooldown. We'll Gloomblade up. Do a bleed. Gloomblade our way back up. Do an eviscerate. Pretty much good. So, without incorporating our cooldowns, I don't know, it's like not the greatest. We could grab like Sepsis to spice it up. But I mean, really what we want to do here is Symbols of Death and Shadow Dance. Right? So if we Shadow Strike, stun, Symbols of Death, Shadow Dance, Shadow Strike. That did not hit for as much as I hoped it was. It would. Shadow Strike hit for 4,200. Slice and Dice healed us. Melee, melee, melee. Shadow Strike hit for 5,000. Shadow Strike hit for 5,000. It didn't crit though. I feel like this was a bug we had last time. Okay, here we go. Shadow Strike hit for a crit, but I still don't know if it did. Well, one, we didn't get the second charge of Shadow Dance like we were supposed to. But let's see if this does what it's supposed to do, right? Because according to this, after activating Symbols of Death, your next Shadow Strike or Gloom Blade deals increased damage and generates 4 combo points and is guaranteed to critically strike. So let's try this again, okay? We're going to go Shadow Strike. We're going to spin on a stun. We're going to hit Symbols of Death and Shadow Dance. That should be a crit. It was not a crit. It is generating the combo points. Why does it seem like the third one is a crit? Did you guys see that? Like, again? Also, we need to add our finishers to our stealth bar here because... Yeah, I don't know if you see that, but it looks like the third hit on that combo. Let's try it with the backstab, right? So let's stun. Let's cast this. Now, Gloom Blade. That was not a crit. Yeah, so I don't think this talent is working. I don't think, like, it seems pretty straightforward. After activating Symbols of Death, which we did, the next Shadow Strike or Gloom Blade deals increased damage and is guaranteed to critically strike. That is definitely not happening. So let's do it again. Shadow Strike, spend it on the stun, Symbols of Death. We're going to Shadow Dance. Shadow Strike did not crit.
I do not have a target.
And then also, one of these is not giving an extra charge. So I'm going to submit that as well. So one of the Shadow Dance talents is not giving an extra charge and taking both Shadow Dance talents. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Kind of screws up that combo, right? Yeah, see, we got the 4 points there.
I require a target.
And we got the 4 points again. Yeah, it seems like maybe it's just generating the combo points and not doing the crit, and it's generating the combo points for more hits than it should. See, that one did not generate. That one didn't even. Yeah, that That talent is just not working. If you look at it, like, this is supposed to generate 4 additional combo points. Gloomblade generates 1 combo points. After casting that, we should have had a full bar. We did not have a full bar. Like, check this out, okay? So we Shadow Strike, stun. This should give us 5 combo points, or it should fill up the bar. It didn't do anything. Yeah, it's just not working. Okay. So bug here is Blade does not get the 4 additional combo points from this talent. Also does not get the guaranteed crit. Alright, well, I think, you know, with the way that stuff is kind of bugged out here, it's going to be hard to kind of get a good feel. I mean, obviously we're killing stuff with no problems. Let's go kill a couple more dragons since they're tougher. But I feel like doing that combo, it's fast enough that you should be able to do it like every other enemy or every enemy. And we're just not like getting to do that at all when I think it should be a part of our rotation. Like pretty easily. Yeah, Shadow Strike is just generating a lot of combo points. There. I don't know. That all seems fine to me. So. We really just gonna fall? We're not gonna have any forward momentum at all? Alright, well. We're good. Okay, so as far as the build goes, I mean, I think like we kind of looked at what we wanted here. I kind of like this lingering shadow, maybe like after Shadow Dance in, Gloomblades deals additional damage if we're going to be casting Shadow Dance. Oh, that's, yeah. So if we have the extra charge, you know, we can work that in a little more often. I don't know. So thoughts on Rogue after doing the builds, kind of messing with them, looking at them here. Obviously, this was a little bit of a tougher one for me. Rogue is a class that I play, but it's not a class I play a ton. Like I play it, it's probably middle of the pack in terms of the stuff that I like, the classes that I play. I definitely play like Shaman a lot more. I play Warrior a lot more. I play Monk, Death Knight. You know, those are some of my top classes. I play Rogue more than I play like Priest or Warlock and stuff like that. But they're also, in my opinion, a little bit more complicated of a class. They've got a lot more utility, PvP, oriented type stuff as well. That being said, I feel like the builds that I came up with here are pretty good, but let's start with Outlaw. So I'm going to activate these and just put the talent build back up in case you guys want to check it out. It may have changed by the time you're watching this video. But basically we kind of went with a roll the bones, pistol shot, heavy sort of build here. And I thought this worked fine. If you go back and you look at the footage, initially I felt like, you know, I was taking a lot of damage on every enemy, but once I started actually like mashing my buttons and got into the groove of playing Rogue a little better, I felt like this did really well. Like it was just kind of cruising along. We cleared out a whole big camp of dragons in like no time with like no downtime, really. And you know, it was just pretty chill as long as you don't pull like 4 things as a rogue. Which I'm sure some really skilled rogues can do. I'm not one of those people. I pull 1 at a time, 2 at a time, and just murder them and then just do the next one and just chain really fast. I thought this build worked pretty well. It wasn't that exciting to me. It was not like something that made me want to think about playing rogue as a main class in Dragonflight. But I didn't hate it either. It's probably on par with the stuff that I did for Hunter, where like it's a good build, but like I just wasn't that interested. I wasn't that excited about it personally. Assassination actually turned out to be like the kind of sleeper hit for me. Okay, so we went for the bleed heavy build, which is the kind of build I normally like, and I thought this build was great. I really enjoyed playing this to the point that I feel like I probably wouldn't main rogue because of the way I feel about the other two specializations, but I actively want to get on and play Assassination Rogue for sure. Like, this is going to be the specialization that I level with. Absolutely. I loved this build. I got my Serrated Bone Spike, which is like my favorite rogue ability that they added in Shadowlands by far. I love that ability, especially when you got to do wonky stuff with it in Torghast. So yeah, Assassination for me personally was a lot of fun. The bleed style build, and I'm looking forward to playing this. Super pumped about it. Subtlety, as you just saw, there's a lot of weird bugs and stuff going on. Like, this is the build I used. I don't feel like all the talents were doing the things they were supposed to, so it was hard to show off the build. That being said, even with the bugs, it was still killing stuff perfectly fine. So I think the build itself is going to be pretty good. As far as like whether or not I had fun with it, again, it's hard to say because the whole build wasn't working correctly. That being said, Subtlety has never been like the most fun specialization for me anyway, because I really don't like managing like Shadow Dance and going in and out of stealth and everything. But I honestly think that for me at this point, it's probably more interesting than Outlaw. I don't know, Outlaw just felt super boring to me. If you haven't played Outlaw before, Outlaw's probably fine. But as someone who's been playing Outlaw since like Warlords of Draenor, I don't know if it was Outlaw then or Combat still, but it was essentially Combat and Outlaw were kind of the same thing. I've been playing Combat Rogue since like Burning Crusade, and Outlaw Rogue since whenever it switched, and there's really nothing in there that's spicing it up for me. It all feels pretty much the same. So Subtlety's more interesting, but Assassination to me was really, really fun. So yeah. So not a whole lot going on in chat. So if you're watching and you want me to do another class, please type in chat, say something in chat in the next couple of minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to call it good here on Rogue, and we're going to shut down this stream. And we'll do other classes on a different live stream. As of right now, oh, you know what? We're going to shut it down because the next class that I do is it's going to be Evoker. No, they're doing a lot of changes to Evoker, so I think I'm going to skip Evoker. The next live stream build test is going to be Death Knight. And hopefully you guys are excited about that one. You guys know I'm all about some Death Knight. A lot of you come to the channel for Death Knight, so that's going to be an exciting one for us to check out for sure. So I think that is going to do it for this stream. We're going to call it good there. I think I am just going to try to keep it one class, one stream. Keeps me from streaming too long. Keeps these easy for people to go through and find the class that they want to. You guys, thanks for watching the videos that you've been watching so far. It's kind of crazy. Some of the videos have gotten over 1,000 views, which is pretty sweet for a channel that's been inactive for about a year and over that for WoW content. So thanks for watching. Thanks for throwing those likes on the videos, leaving comments, all that kind of good stuff. If you haven't seen it, go check out my video basically talking about why I'm back and what's up with the content that you're seeing on the channel for info about what you can possibly expect in the future. So, all right, you guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I know this was a little more like nerdy focused, trying to figure things out. You know, it wasn't just kind of like hop on here and cruise like it was for Hunter and Shaman, but that's okay. That's just going to happen sometimes, right? That's going to happen on some of these. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Appreciate you watching. You guys have a good rest of your weekend if you're watching this now or if you're watching it in the near future. Otherwise, enjoy the next video that's coming out on the channel. We've got the last priest video is coming up tomorrow. We've got 4 druid videos coming after that. And then the next set after that is going to be warrior. So we're cranking along. And we still have mage and paladin for sure. And I'm not sure what they're adding to the alpha next, but I know we still have... What do we still have? Monk has to get added. Demon Hunter has to get added. Let's see. Do we have everything else? Warlock has to get added. There's a 3rd Paladin spec that has to get added. So we got a lot of content still coming up, you guys. I'm trying to put out one of these videos per day. So, all right, everybody, enjoy. I will see you on the next stream. Enjoy the next video. Enjoy this stream. Thanks for tuning in.